savvy folks use CompuServe, and so I'll be honest, that was my favorite back in the day because it was so much more nerdy. So I loved CompuServe.
But you know what? I know somebody who's here in our building. He was still paying for AOL dial-up and he didn't know it for probably a decade.
Oh, there's so many things like that, though. You have to go through to see what you're paying for. I find something new every single day that I'm paying for that I didn't know I was paying for. Hey, tell us about Sling TV. I've never gotten a hold of that. Do you like it?
I think it's actually one of the better ones because they push the pricing on these services that they have. Like, they have really good prices for their services, and I think they have a lot of options for people, which I do like. It's not the one I personally subscribe to, but I appreciate it. And now they're doing something really new that's kind of cool. So you can buy a day pass, a weekend pass, or a week-long pass. So if you don't want to subscribe to, like, a live TV cable service for streaming, and let's just say you wanted to watch a big game, or you wanted to watch a big award show, you can literally subscribe to Sling TV now for $5 for the day,
Wow.
$10 for the weekend, or $15 for the week, and get access to all of their channels that they have in their Sling Orange. By the way, that's the channel package that they're offering under that.
Wow, that sounds great. Rich DeMuro, Rich on Tech is heard Sunday night from 8 to 11 p.m. on WOR. Rich is with us every Thursday at 9:35. Sign up for his newsletter at Rich on Tech.
Hi, Tina.
Thanks a lot, Rich. When we
Just come on, do a little quick one
to recap of today's show and the talk back of the morning.
with Linda.
Good morning, everybody, with the WOR traffic. All good right now at your 5 to 7 on the inbound side. We got delays coming out of the Lincoln Tunnel in Manhattan. The West 41st Street approach has a lane closed with emergency Con Ed repairs. This is between 8th and 9th Avenue, so that is a bit busy. And on Long Island, on the Northern State eastbound between 106.7 and the LI.
Yeah, this may have not been a good idea. My internet has been acting up again. There's a problem in the area. They're working on it, but sorry for that.
Dukes Mayo has the perfect amount of playing and to bring a dish together and make it sing like an original country song. Now that sounds good. Dukes Mayo, get it in stores now. Our next traffic update is in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at the WOR Weather Channel forecast.
Front hanging around, and that front comes through, touches off a couple of showers, thunderstorms today. Best chance into the afternoon would be shocked if you get a shower this morning. In between, plenty of dry hours, partial sun, 88. Tonight, a few clouds, city in the low 70s. Surrounding areas will be a little bit cooler. Wrapping up the week Friday with sunshine, pleasant, 85. Saturday, sunny, 85. Sunday, sunshine, warmer, 90. Right now, 72. WOR meteorologist Ray Staging. Here's Jacqueline with a check of today's top stories.
Good morning, Ray. The latest on the summons between President Trump and
I'm sorry about that, Tina.
a man is accused of stalking and harassing the family of slain United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson.
Gotta love this crap, trash internet.
Patterson is endorsing Mayor Adams. Details coming up on 710 WOR.
Jesse Kelly, Democrats who run our city make sure
It's not just me, it's an area thing here, you know.
on the plane, and that's why you can't send your daughter to New York City for graduation. Jesse Kelly, weeknights at 6 on 710 WOR.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can easily find the right home insurance for you, even if it's not with Progressive. But if you don't choose us, then sure, okay, it's not going to work out. We're not going to cry about it, and there's no week wondering what our future together would have looked like. We can't get emotionally invested, even if it sounds like we are. Progressive's Home Quote Explorer allows you to easily compare home insurance rates and coverages in one.
Oh, hey, hello, good morning. Or good afternoon to you.
Insurance company affiliates with third-party insurance comparison rates not
Matt Radio DXer.
based on how you buy. I love you. I shouldn't have said that.
Vanity Fair calls BritBox a delicious streamer. Collider says everyone should be watching. Catch Britain's next best streamer
Alright.
with BritBox.
Come on, Linda.
Streamer Kenya Original
Just gonna do a little quick stream here today.
Three Left, Right, and Lily, based on the best-selling mystery series.
It was raining yesterday, Tina.
With Karen Perry coming this October.
It was thundering quite a lot
Last
last last night.
Best of British TV with BritBox. Watch with a free trial today.
Hey, New Yorkers, get outside and find your adventure on New York State's lands. From beautiful forests to winding trails to breathtaking waterfalls and accessible campsites, there's so much to discover. And while you're enjoying the outdoors, here are some tips on how to be safe, respectful, and responsible. Stay on Marcus Trail. Come prepared. Clean up and remove trash. Put out your campfires. And always be kind to other visitors.
Hey, Linda?
Together, we can keep New York beautiful. To learn more on how to love our
Come
New
here.
York lands,
Mwah.
visit DEC.NY. For more info about contests on WOR, go to 710 WOR.com/rules. Liz went from being interested in true crime to living true crime.
My husband comes back and he's shaking. He says, your dad's been killed.
How have you been, Mad Radio DXer?
A true crime podcast exploring the murder of Jim Belgar.
I was just completely in shock.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Hands Tied, and listen now.
Hey, Sean Hannity
Oh, okay,
here.
good,
Now, if a
good.
family member or friend asked you for financial advice or
See,
where to
now-
get your tax out, well, would you send them somewhere with hundreds and hundreds of complaints? Of course not. That's why for years you've heard me say
This
if
is
you
weird.
owe back taxes,
Comments are not even.
file returns
Sorry
with
again
your
for this
or if you are a business owner and you're
lagging.
payroll taxes, you need to call my
Comments are
friends
different
at
on the
Rush Tax Resolution today. Now,
computer
hiring a
and the.
company
I guess I gotta
can
turn
make
this to
the
live
situation a lot
chat.
worse and put you, your family,
It's
and/or
weird.
your company in jeopardy. Now, there are a lot of imposters
Hello,
out there,
E.
but Rush Tax
Meow.
Resolution, they are the only tax relief firm
And
I
hello,
would
Mickey.
recommend. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. They have protected
Hello, Alfredo.
listeners from tax disasters and saved them a ton of money. Call Rush Tax now.
Oh, I saw good. Good morning. I thought you said good. But anyways, I hope you're well, Mad Radio DXer. This internet has been giving me some issues, so I'm actually decided to come on and see. It has its moments. They're working on it. There's a problem in the area. So Alfredo says Linda should be in Spain now, but okay, at least I hope you spend $1 million on her only.
Never sounded so good. With the iHeartRadio app, your favorite radio station fits right in your pocket. Live shows, news, sports, exclusive music channels, and voices.
I told you, Alfredo, the check bounced. You got to send it to me again.
Local community. Join the millions who already have it.
Thank you, Mad Radio.
The #1 app for radio.
As we wind up another Minty in the morning on
Thunderstorm this No, Tina, no thunderstorms. It's okay. Alfredo's good.
Have you noticed that Democrats are turning on Democrats these days? It seems to happen every single day, and I love it. The latest Democrat to cry out, "What are you doing?" is former MSNBC host Chris Matthews, who was on the very liberal MSNBC in their most liberal and low-rated show, Morning Joe, where they were blasting Donald Trump for using his constitutional authority to take control of Washington, D.C. to fight crime. And Chris Matthews reprimanded them by saying that they and other Democrats are falling into the trap of defending the indefensible. And he is absolutely right. Are they against law and order? But this is a long list. Deportations, DOGE cutting the federal deficit, biological men playing women's sports, and now moving into cities to fight crime. Issue after issue, the Democrats have the reflex reaction to go after Donald Trump, and they end up always on the wrong side of an issue. Not just against Donald Trump, not just against Republicans, but against the vast majority of Americans. They keep falling for that trap over and over again, which is why they right now are behind in the midterms. The prediction is they will lose seats, which is unheard of, that the opposition party to the White House loses seats in the first midterm. And it just seems that Donald Trump is baiting the Democrats on purpose so he wins the midterm. And like a stopped lake, they just keep fighting. Coming up next, Mark Simone welcomes economist Steve Moore and WOR host of Fox Across America, Jimmy Fallon.
Razor 321. Hello. Kitty.
Jason Lax, president of the Broadway League, sees Broadway taking a major hit if a casino makes its way to Times Square. There are 7 other very viable sites. This site, smack in the middle of a vibrant neighborhood and a cultural icon that is Broadway. This would cannibalize 100,000 jobs that Broadway employs. And so of all the locations, this is actually the worst one. WOR White House correspondent John Decker thinks if Vladimir Putin accepts Trump's ceasefire proposal from 5 months ago, that could turn tomorrow's meeting into a huge success. A proposal that Trump put on the table 5 months ago.
for a 30-day ceasefire, a full 30-day ceasefire, not limited, but a full 30-day ceasefire. And if Putin agrees to that, I think that would be a tip to President Trump.
Republican candidate for mayor Curtis Lewa knows he is recognized wearing his red beret, but he says it's not a permanent symbol for him.
Well, it certainly assisted me that I'm recognized on the subways and the streets. And by the way, I'm the only candidate in the streets because I wear the iconic symbol of health from the guardian angels, the red beret. Larry, I was born without a beret. When I die, I will not have a beret. Ashes to ashes.
Yeah, when he says that certainly assisted me, he was talking about your talkbacks. We played it for him when he was here, and he took it to heart. Former Governor David Paterson switched his endorsement from Andrew Cuomo to Eric Adams and said he probably would not go to dinner with Cuomo if asked.
You know, but I'm not the only one.
All right, Razor 321. Just hopped in to say hello. Got to get back to work. Well, thank you for stopping in, and I hope you have a great day.
Understand what the logic of it is, and unfortunately, it really hurt him.
Well, I think that David Paterson and Andrew Cuomo had a falling out that we don't know about. And the talk back of the morning and winner of the Menti in the Morning t-shirt.
Just here having some morning, my second or possibly third. Nah, I think it's, yep, third cup this morning. Before I get started here with the day, and just chilling here with Linda. All right, Alfredo. I'm not going to be on too long, but
You're in the running for the best talkback of the week, especially if you win the best talkback of the day. You were in the running. You're going to be one of 5. So good luck to you to take home
Tasco,
C. Crane
Tabasco.
Radio. For the listener who demands better, C. Crane Radio with legendary reception. Don't forget to check out our podcast and catch up on things you missed. You can find individual podcasts of all our interviews. Just go to 710WOR.com, click the podcast tab. It is that easy. Coming up tomorrow on Menti in the Morning, Newsmax political commentator Rob Astorino. And we've got WOR's Movie Minute host Joe Newmeyer. Plus, once again, we have tickets to see Hugh Jackman at 8:25. Make sure you join us. Now the news, it's 10 o'clock.
We're the talk on the street.
Before I listen to WOR, I used to yell at my radio. Get to the point. I don't do that anymore. Always the voice of New York. 710 WOR.
An iHeart radio station. It's 80 degrees at 10 o'clock. Good morning. I'm Jacqueline Carl. The summit between President Trump and Vladimir Putin is happening tomorrow in Alaska. The Telegraph newspaper in the UK is now reporting that the White House is preparing to offer Russia an incentive in exchange for peace, and that is access to rare earth minerals in Ukraine and Alaska. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio with more on the summit. Trump met virtually with Ukrainian President Zelensky and European leaders yesterday. Zelensky insisting Putin is not serious about a ceasefire. Trump has suggested both sides may need to give up territory. Russia currently controls about 20% of Ukraine and is making advances. Video circulating online this week.
Tina says Chrome had to brush Linda since she wouldn't let you, since she hisses and attacks. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have her brush here with me. She doesn't, I think she's all right. But she's going to need another brushing real soon.
The bills would have raised their minimum wages to more than $20 an hour. In a statement, Adams said he vetoed the bills because they would raise grocery prices. The bill's backers say it would bring wages for grocery delivery.
Hello, Caspi. Thank you for stopping by. Just doing a quick stream here today. All right.
Andrew Whitman, WOR News.
And Harvey Weinstein is being tried for a 3rd time by New York prosecutors in a sexual assault case.
The disgraced Hollywood producer will be tried again in his case involving Jessica Mann after a jury could not render a verdict back in June.
My Mina Angel liked getting brushed, says Tina. We still miss Charlie, yeah. Yeah, Charlie. Just hear something outside.
Degrees at 10:02. Bumper to bumper on the northern state with a crash eastbound 206, 107, exit 35, and the LIE.
Sorry for the... I see again it's starting to act up. I've been having some internet issues here. It's in the area, so... It's supposed to work on. Yeah, it feels like it's 1998 now. It's funny because I hear dial-up is going away. I didn't even know people still use dial-up. I mean, at the minimum, I thought people had like DSL or something like that, which is faster than dial-up.
PCA National Nonprofit Organization offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports, coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Bernie Viter at 710 WOR.
Hi, I'm Alan Gordon, Chief Executive Officer of Invite Health. We've been proudly bringing you premium trusted supplements since 1998. We're excited to introduce 2 new advanced vitamin C formulas far better than other vitamin C brands. Vitamin C is great for immunity, skin, vision, digestive health, and more. Try our Vitality Plus beadlets that deliver 500 milligrams of vitamin C in technologically innovative time-release capsules using tiny beads that absorb over time, giving you constant vitamin C, so it's gentle on your stomach. Our Vitality Plus gummies pack 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, plus antioxidants, minerals, ginger, and L-glutamine in a tasty, gelatin-free orange cream burst. For a limited time only, get a discount on both with promo code VITAMIN. Get the gummies just $14.99, the beadlets just $12.99, or both for $27.98.
Hello, Heiki.
At invitehealth.com or call 800.
Hope you're doing well, Heiki.
0572. That's 800.
Thanks for joining.
0572 and use promo code VITAMIN. Invite Health. Better see, better you. Cold front moves through this afternoon, and that'll bring a slight chance of showers and storms into the forecast, with a mix of clouds and sunshine reaching 87. Front will slowly exit the region this evening. Tonight, seeing a low of 73. High pressure builds in for Friday and Saturday. Lots of sunshine. Readings in the mid-80s. Hard to trolley this hour. 80 at WOR.
On Wall Street, the Dow is down 79 points, the S&P is down 6 points, and the NASDAQ is down 9 points.
Just came from sauna. Wow. Nice.
A rubber game of the series is tonight in Queens. Yanks lose to the Twins 4-1 at the stadium. They're in St. Louis Friday night. Coming up on 10:05, next news at 10:30, breaking news at 1. I'm Jacqueline Carl on 710 WOR.
Now,
This is the Mark Simone Show.
on 710 WOR.
Well, hey, a little rain today. It should be a beautiful weekend. I hate to say it. It's only like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks to Labor Day. I don't know what happened. Some people think summer should get a speeding ticket. It went way too fast. Lots to get to today. The summit is tomorrow. It will take place in Alaska on Air Force Base. There will be the summit meeting, Putin, Trump. There'll be some kind of a luncheon. Also, the White House saying that right
Heiki says, nowadays,
will be a
I take sauna only a couple times a year.
between,
Okay.
Putin and
So you used to go a lot more, huh?
the fact that Putin has agreed to a joint press conference means, I guess, that he
Mulan's such a good movie, says Tina. I gotta check that out. I don't know, Tina.
has been praising Trump,
Haven't heard of that one.
and Trump has been saying good things about Putin. So this is just an initial meeting. This is just the first meeting, just to feel Putin out. There'll be Zelensky has not been invited because they've already met with Zelensky alone. Now they'll meet with Putin alone. Trump did talk to
Almost every day. Wow.
We had a very good call. He was on the call. President Zelensky was on the call. I would rate it a 10. You know, very, very friendly.
So it's getting better. Putin again, publicly praising Trump. Trump praising Putin. It's not just Ukraine. They'll talk about Ukraine, but they got a number of other issues. So something will happen that they can announce. They're looking for a mineral deal, energy deal, partnerships on things, that sort of stuff. But the meeting should go well.
Oh, it's a Disney movie? All right.
To do it almost immediately, and we'll have a quick second meeting between President Putin and President Zelensky and myself if they'd like to have me there.
Yeah, so this is the initial meeting, just to get Putin in a better shape for a sit down with Zelensky. Then they'll both meet. I believe it was Putin that wanted this meeting. It says the White House.
The president is agreeing to this meeting at the request of President Putin, and the goal of this meeting for the president is to walk away with a better understanding of how we can end this war.
Now, of course, Putin probably nuts, evil, whatever he is, but fears any kind of economic sanctions and all that stuff. He can't afford any economic damage right now. He's going, through hell trying to fund this war and all of this stuff. So, and Trump is very good with these kind of evil, brutal, rough guys at figuring out how to get to them. So the meeting is tomorrow. It'll be late, very late in the day, and then you'll see the press conference afterwards, and then you'll see the Democrats call Trump names for everything. No matter what he does, they just immediately go on the attack. It's so knee-jerk that it's actually damaging them now. And Democrats are now going nuts, most of them, about D.C. The president wants to do something about the out-of-control crime in D.C., do something about public safety there. Everybody's afraid to walk around, except for, the couple of elite news anchors who live in these elite enclaves where they feel safe. But most of D.C. is pretty bad, and Democrats going crazy on this. The Democratic protesters yesterday taunting, screaming, cursing at the National Guard, at law enforcement, throwing food at them, believe it or not. One getting arrested for assault. So, and you got Chuck Schumer, a profanity-laced tirade about how he'll stand on this. Now, of course, it's insane. It's insane to oppose public safety. It's insane to oppose getting rid of crime. Who in their right mind would do that? But you know what's happened here?
Sequel came out in 2004. Says Tina. And
And
hello, Tama.
for decades.
Tama is in the house.
Always
Good to see you, Tama.
always taking the wrong side of stuff.
Yeah, it's laggy. Sorry, guys. Problems with internet.
To miss an opportunity. I guess the reason is they just have this burning hatred of this. The hatred was so consuming.
Stay on a little longer, and then I'm gonna get going.
And everything. Well, it's become that way for
But-
Democrats. They can't think straight. The hatred.
Oh, there was Linda. Where you going, Linda?
So extreme that no matter what he does, even if it's get rid of crime, they go nuts opposing him, yelling, screaming. Now, there's a couple of little pockets of Democrats.
Yeah, it feels like a 2005.
The Morning Joe, the whole Morning Joe show on MSNBC has been telling Democrats for the last 2 days, crime is out of control. Now, you got to remember, a lot of that Morning Joe show, cast and crew live in D.C., so they know. But they've been on the air for 2 days now telling Democrats, back off on this. Crime is out of control. It is dangerous in D.C. Trump is right about this. Even Chris Matthews comes on Morning Joe yesterday to tell Democrats, not only is Trump right, you're falling into a trap. This is a bear trap he set for you. It's going to screw up Democrats left and right by opposing all of this. It's going to screw them up in the midterm elections. Now, even CNN places yesterday where CNN control it is bad in D.C. Now, and again, that's because a lot of the CNN stuff you see is coming from the D.C. Bureau. Those people actually live in D.C.
Lucina thinks the same thing as than Lisa
Now, there are problems with the
in Fire Emblem Awakening Randomizer, says Tina.
below the normal level, and it's not that big a police force. I think it's 7,000, something like that. So to be down 1,000, that's a lot of cops. The D.C. mayor quietly happy that Trump is doing this, cleaning up the city. A lot of everybody in law enforcement happy Trump is coming in. The police union is backing him. Police chiefs, they're all backing Trump. They
What
want
you doing,
to
Linda?
crime. And that's why they became cops, to clean up crime.
Linda.
Seeing it continue. So Democrats will go nuts over this. They're some of them are now pushing for D.C. to become a state again. had. And that was an old issue, making D.C. a state. Now, there were other reasons they wanted to do that. One, if D.C. becomes a state, he gets 2 senators. And D.C.'s population is mostly Democrat-liberal, so that would add 2 Democratic senators to the Senate. That's why they want it. But statehood for D.C., absolutely ridiculous. Well, President Trump asked about it.
Statehood is ridiculous. We want to straighten the place out. Statehood's ridiculous. It's unacceptable.
Absolutely. But you'll see.
Hello, another space nut. Thanks for the recommendation, Alfredo. Well, thank you, Alfredo, for sharing the stream. And welcome, another space nut. Lucina or Lisa, it flew in through my window. I think the thunderstorm must have frightened the poor thing. Or maybe it just likes me. But since you don't need it, maybe I'll just, says Tina.
Epstein, but in Congress they're still talking about Epstein hearings. I don't think anybody cares anymore. Now, Melania Trump, it was James Carville.
Let me fix this.
Some show and said that it was Epstein that introduced Melania to Donald Trump. And then it got printed in the Daily Beast. And Melania's attorneys went nuts, and they went after Carville, they went after the Daily Beast. The Daily Beast quickly printed a full retraction of it. Now, the only problem is Hunter Biden is repeating the story. I guess he saw it there, and he's on TV repeating the story. So Melania's lawyers yesterday write to Hunter Biden telling him that he must issue a retraction or he will be sued. The entire legal team will come after him. Hunter asked about it last night, said, blank that, the F word, blank that. So this could be interesting because they will try to make an example out of him. Epstein had nothing to do with Melania meeting Trump. There was no connection there. Epstein at one time was a member of Mar-a-Lago. She might have seen him there at an event or something, but that's about it. But this could be an amazing legal battle. They're threatening to sue Hunter for $1 billion. That's like 3 paintings. But this could really get interesting. Now, he would have to be, if he were sued, he'd have to give depositions, testify. He can't go through that. He's got too much to cover up, so that would die out pretty fast. You know what's interesting is Gavin Newsom, obviously running for president, trying anything and everything. Well, for the past week, he's been imitating Donald Trump, especially on Twitter. He's been tweeting just like Trump, copying the Trump style, the Trump language, the Trump brashness, even ending with, thank you for your attention to this matter. If you go look at my Twitter, I got some of his tweets up. If you look at my Twitter, you can see Gavin Newsom's tweet. He's copying.
They still call it Twitter. I thought it was X.
Everything on Twitter. That's quite a tribute. That's quite flattering to Trump that he would do that. And Democrats love that he's talking like this on Twitter. So I don't think they know it's just copying Trump. So when somebody else does it, they love the Trump style, the Trump language. So mayoral race, Mamdani. He's on this ridiculous.
Tina says, I'm a cat now. Tina, you're funny.
He figured out he stinks on the issues. The original campaign was all about the issues, affordability.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end it. There she is there. I got some stuff I gotta do. So, yeah, I know, right? So, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.